With a Chevy, Marty Reed on pit road.
Jerry Glanville has pulled in before the start of this race. They are on the work on the right side and they think they've got a broken shock. It's amazing how these things can happen just on a pace lap that you couldn't see it before, but it is definitely, they got some work cut out for him. I think he will not make it in time for the start.
Well, everybody knows things will break just sitting there on pit road waiting for the race to start. And we have a possible word of another change back there. Did you pick that up, Benny?
Yeah, the truck in the very back, that is Mike Chase. That's supposed to be the 62 truck. Right now there's two number 6s on the racetrack. And if you and I can figure out which one is Carelli and which one is Chase, we'll be doing real good.
Right now, Carelli is the one closer to the front. There you see that number 6 of the High Plains Drifter, and he will be lining up on the inside of row 2 as we prepare to go green.
We are going green this time. The light is atop the Pace truck. Sammy Swindell and Jimmy Hensley. That's Hensley in the red number 30 on the outside. Carelli in the 3rd spot, and Toby Butler in the 4th spot. Going to bring him down. Let's see, is the Pace truck going to? Yes, he dives away.
Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. We're live at Bristol, and an hour and 15 minutes late. The green flag flies, and we're underway. And Swindell goes side by side with Hensley. One of these guys is going to lead his first lap of the season when they get back to the start finish line. What's it going to be?
It's going to be Hensley. Swindell still has, you jinxed him when you said it. He still hasn't led a lap.
Well, neither had Hensley. This is his first appearance in the Supertruck Series. I guarantee you he knows his way around this racetrack. There is Skinner, and he's knocking him off in a hurry. Watch this boy go to the front. They had initiated an inversion procedure for the last race at Louisville. They didn't need it here tonight because all the fast guys relegated themselves to the back by missing the driver's meeting. This guy will be passing.
And that's Joe Ruttman, the red Ford, trying to get by Walker Evans Dodge. Tries to get on the inside, can't do it. I think both Ruttman and Skinner are now. He's on the inside of Walker Evans, and looks like he'll take the spot away.
Skinner will go right with him if he can. Takes the position away from Walker, who will slip back a spot and say, my goodness, those boys do go fast around that 36-degree banking. They have some significant experience in this type of competition. Walker, for all his years of experience in motorsports, much less a veteran of the high bank oval tracks, and this place is as high bank as they come. Ruttman and Skinner on a march to the front. They've got legacy. Here's the gap back to the leader. They're not quite a half lap behind Jimmy Hensley. And let's break the suspense. Hensley has a Winston Cup ride for the rest of the year, and is he pumped about that?
The MB&A Pontiac, the Bill Davis Pontiac, formerly driven by Randy LaJoy. That, Jimmy Hensley's going to be the new driver.
Got a truck in trouble up the top of turn 4.
That's the Clark truck. These wires are cut on the inside, outside, and just stayed up there.
And Churchill like going by. That would be Glanville still having problems. They got back out onto the racetrack, but obviously not at speed. So Glanville is going to be headed back to the pits for more attention. The coach from Houston and more recently Atlanta, big Harley Davidson fan, drag races, motorcycles. First hit one, he said, I got to do that. Well, here's the story. Jimmy Hensley jumps out in front of him early.
Man, he has said, see ya. He is checked out.
Going to have to lap traffic real early here. We're working on, 10 laps or so, and he's already caught the back of the field and heading for the traffic jam, 9 laps down.
Here we see Geoff Bodine trying to get on the inside of Walker Evans. He does that. That's Hornaday in the 16.
And PJ. 3 more fast guys who had to start at the back because of the driver's meeting deal. Bodine has finished top 5 in one of his 3 previous runs in the Supertrucks. He owns the team. His crew chief is the driver when Jeff's off doing cup races. So it's a kind of an interesting situation. Tonight, the crew chief is back in his crew chief role, and Jeff gets to handle the wheel.
There's P.J. Jones trying to close up on the back of Hornaday. That's Hornaday's Papa John's car, looking back at the die-hard car of P.J. Jones' truck.
That's 2 for you.
I know.
We're raising money for the Snell Foundation. We got to pop a buck at the pot every time one of us says car instead of truck.
Oh, he got a spin. That's one of the 6 trucks. I'm not sure which one.
Is it Carelli or Chase?
I'm not sure.
They are dead identical. It was a late entry for Mike Chase, and they're saying it's Carelli, and he beat her up pretty bad. If, in fact, that is Carelli, that is going to hurt the chances of a guy who had hoped to, looks like Carelli on the out the door. He's hurt it, and
he has hurt it badly.
it's a guy a lot of us thought had a pretty good shot at him here tonight. Carelli's been a bit frustrated. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I guess that was Carelli because he was in front of Butch Miller and Toby Butler, no trucks.
Now, who got beat up behind him?
Ooh, the 20. Is that the 84? Yes, the 84 of
That's
Ruttman.
Ruttman and Legacy, who tangled in an attempt to get around that. Didn't look like a hard hit, but it doesn't take a whole lot. Carelli, meanwhile, did take a hard lick as he went in there backward and has bent the car rather badly. Rick Carelli out of Denver, the Total Petroleum Chevrolet, showing total damage across the back.
And folks be wondering why he's out there and he doesn't go in the pits and fix the truck. They're trying to catch up with the pace car and then go in and start working on the truck.
Well, the truck definitely needs some work. We are live from Bristol International Raceway on what has turned out to be a lovely night in Tennessee. Hensley's the leader. We'll be back with more of the Craftsman Supertrucks.